Nice that we're all up so late. I'm sure when my name comes up, I'm not talking about the people who normally come up, I'm talking about the other people.
Bye, my love.
Bye-bye. Good evening, everyone, and lovely that you're on board at this time of the night, but we'll just carry on because we're still operating. And I've got some serious breaking news that could be, it's probably the best breaking news I've had in about 2 months. It's exhilarating, it's unbelievable, it's just something that's probably going to change South Africa forever.
Okay.
It's something that it's mind-blowing. It's absolutely mind-blowing. I'm even struggling to talk about it. Thank you, my dear.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for the chat with.
That's fine. Thank you. It's absolutely the news that we wait for. And I can't see my face, I can look at the camera. And we thank you. We found out who hacked into, or who made the profile. It was made now 4 hours, 15 minutes ago. It was made in Cape Town. And we know where the profile was made as well. So Angus is not a happy man. He's coming to the man who made it, or the address who made it. I don't know what I mean. Okay, the breaking news. I hope you're all sitting down. I hope you all have got a cup of coffee in your hand, or a cigarette, or maybe a joint would be good, or maybe a bit of heroin. Come on. I hope your husbands or wives are asleep. It's the brilliant news, Zoe. Oh no, Zoe, this news is going to blow you. I've never, in my 57 years of being attacked so much, I've never heard such wonderful, beautiful news. I didn't think it could ever happen. A while ago, was contacted by a lady, and she said to me she's got a serious drinking problem. So I said to her, well, because we don't take females, maybe I can put you up in the area where you come from, but it's not a good idea to go to a rehab that is close to you because it's too close to home. So I said, what I'll do is I will make a plan for you to go to another rehab. Then the person phoned me back and said they don't want to go to rehab. So now I've got this most amazing news. This woman is a drunk. You know, she has phoned me on occasions, Friday nights. I've got the recordings. Everything's recorded these days. Even me under the cameras here. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, Anthony. I'm drunk. I want to commit suicide. You can take all my possessions. And I said, hold it, let me. So I phoned the nearest hospital, ambulance services, and I tell you, this is like breathtaking news. This is the news that you wait for your whole life. You're either waiting for Jesus or you're waiting for news like this. Then this lady, when she phoned me and she was drunk and said she's going to take her life, we take that seriously, you know. And by the way she was talking, you can hear she wasn't drunk, she was pissed out of her mind. And then tonight, can you believe it? The most amazing thing happened. This is going to go down in the books of history. Hey, Angie? This will change how people think around the world. This is a transformation of a person from absolute depths of alcoholism and sleeping tablets and all those various things that they take to an angel. Who would have thought? The world has certainly gone bonkers. Because tonight, this same lady who opened up a group with Holier Than Thou, Louis Ulufir, who was then found out with photographs I posted in the pastor's house, has come and said, oh, wow, Angus, you're going to go the same way as Graham and Kurt and those, and get away from this foul-mouthed man. Because we care for you so much, Angus. We can see you unhappy, Angus. So we've got someone in South Africa who can see the happiness when they don't even see the person, or the unhappiness when they don't even see the person. It's mind-blowing. I've never believed that we're going to have an angel who suddenly came from being a drunk to an angel, almost like me, and caring about Angus, and saying that Graham and Kurt speak so beautifully. Okay, forget the videos on the rail farm. And now, why could Angus be with me for 6 years? He's surely going to go the same way as Graham and get tired. The only thing Graham got tired of was with my money when I closed the bank. And this woman wrote a 2-page letter to South Africa. I can't believe it's the same woman. She must have changed her brand of drugs or a brand of alcohol. Cindy van der Sand, have you gone off your fucking rocker? Angus wants nothing to do with you. Here he is. You want to speak to him? It's insanity, Cindy, that you're a cold-hearted, alcoholic, drug addict woman who opened up the Hall of Fame, and you think your little note is going to tempt Angus to leave me. Well, Angus is quite free to leave me. Graham didn't leave me. Graham left the money. Kurt didn't leave me because he had committed fraud and theft. But you won't write about them, those things, eh? Oh, the poor boys who left rail. Cindy van der Sand, no, man. I really thought when I started reading that, what you put on the Hall of Fame, that there was going to be hope for South Africa. I see so many people have left the Hall of Fame. Yes, I'm on the Hall of Fame, Cindy. Yeah. Intelligence 32 years. Cindy, no, man. Well done. Well done, man. Tell them so nicely, those boys in Cape Town that made a profile for Pastor Kearney. Tell them congratulations. We know who it is because we've got connections here. Thank you, Doctor. I won't give the surname. It's not my doc, it's another doc who's got connections. Oh, Cindy, you've melted my heart. You have listened to 3 drug addicts who's been caught out for lying about me on their little videos, stealing from rail, shouting at people that are going to fuck their heads in with a baton and put sleeping tablets in their coffee, but they've done nothing wrong. Oh, Cindy, please forgive me like you've forgiven those rubbish. Surely, Cindy, you're not in your right mind. Surely you should go and have a medical checkup tomorrow. Or have you used too much drugs and alcohol tonight? Because, Cindy, you're one of the most pathetic women I've ever seen in my life. And you know what, Cindy, if you had committed suicide that Friday night, I wouldn't have taken your stuff. Because I'm choosy who I get things from and give to. Don't come right nonsense, Cindy. They didn't run away, it was all planned. It was all planned by the Cobra and the Advocate. They got more money. But they will turn on each other because they're drug addicts. Kurt is using already. Graham is not far behind. He's already using dope. He's going to be back. And I don't wish they'd be back because I want people to be sober. But they talk nonsense, Andy. Your Hall of Fame people are going to hell as it stands. Your Hall of Fame people are going to hell as it stands. You've been crucifying me, but you won't crucify a man that beat his wife up. My ex-wife took the wife to hospital, saved the child. You won't say anything about that. Eh? The same man who wants to beat the people up in the rehab. You won't say that, would you? Who stole my bank statements through my internet and sent it to his wife and Tank and him as proof that I'm worth about 15 million rand. You won't show that, eh? No. You won't show all Graham's lies are exposed and people have exposed that came out of his little pathetic video the other day. You won't expose of Graham going to Israel on my account and then robbing the Jewish man there, and not paying us back on our account, not paying for the airfare, not paying for the accommodation. No, that's fine, you can do that. But as long as your name's not Anthony Hall. As long as your name's not Anthony Hall, you can do whatever the fuck you like in this country. Eh? Kurt Schuler beating up his wife, that's fine. Woman abuse, Cindy, no. Woman abuse, violation of a woman's rights. Cindy, you make my heart drip with love for you. Especially after this pathetic letter tonight. I read the first line and I started crying. You'll never take Angus. Angus is free to leave whenever he likes. Why didn't you talk about Graham looking for the hookers in Israel, in Tel Aviv? With my girlfriend next to me. Picking up, because you know they advertise on the ground. Picking up the business cards of the hookers. Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you say of Graham sleeping with that man? I got the tape now, I'm releasing it tomorrow. Why didn't you ask Graham where else he got his cock sucked? By a man. No, but that's okay as long as it's not Anthony Hall. You're pathetic, Cindy van der Sant. Your group is pathetic. I see Louis got quieter because I exposed him with the minister. Maybe him and the minister, maybe the minister has got a domestic work, you can make a video with her. But that's all okay, eh? You can have 250 videos of having sex with a hook in a car and download it on your computer, but that's okay. You can go to jail and come out five years later, but that's okay, as long as you're not Anthony Hall. You can have Wesley Barnard talking sits crap. He didn't even bring his girlfriend to the conference, but then the photographs came out. Eh? Did you really think we're this stupid, Cindy? Let me tell you something. Angus Malchas, and I know he's sitting right here, hates your guts for what you're doing to your boss. Because without me, Angus hasn't got a fucking job. He hates your guts and everyone on the Hall of Fame. We are in East London in 7 days' time. Hopefully we can meet. Hemingway's casino would be nice. You know, I play casinos. You're a bunch of fucking hypocrites. I told you 7 o'clock was repentance time. Why did I choose 7 o'clock? Because 7 is the number of God. Mrs. Strandloper, Cindy Strandloper, you should have stayed on the strand. I hate speaking to a lady like this, but you're not a fucking lady, you're an animal. You're the worst, despicable female. You give females a bad name. You're despicable with your mouth. You're more despicable when you're drunk. You're a horrible person. And I'm sure you're going to burn in hell. The way you bitch has attacked my doctor with papers. My educated doctor and her children. And you're a fucking lowlife, that's what you are. But you'll never crack us. You will never crack us. But you're going to want to go attack. You want to go attack a woman who's a doctor. And you're helping these other punks. And who stole money out of my safe. Stole 14,000 rand now. And about 72,000 rand a while ago. After I paid Graham's credit card off and his expenses, because he was going to get almost sequestrated, 250,000 rand cash I transferred, EFT, out of my account. You don't know that, huh? Bought him a car, bought Kurt a car. Saved Kurt's life twice, gave them free recovery. Give Graham's brother, up until last week, free recovery with millions. There's a special place in the pit of hell for you, Cindy, if you understand. In actual fact, I wish you'd go there tonight. That could make my day in the morning. God bless you.